I'm Max from Mama's Greek Kouzina, and I'm here to share a couple recipes with you for today. Alright, so today we're going to start off and we're going to make our Greek salad. You want to start with the freshest ingredients possible. That's the key to it, and the proportions aren't really that specific. You can do it however you'd like to. If you want to have more green pepper, more onion, whatever you want to your salad, that's how you can do it. But generally you start off with iceberg lettuce. You get that clean and broken down. You're going to want to have some cucumbers around on hand, green pepper, plum tomatoes. You don't want to get anything too big, otherwise they get too juicy and they fall apart. And then of course, standard red onion. The things that kind of deviated away from most other salads are definitely going to be feta cheese as a must-have, Kalamata olives, and using some really good Greek olive oil. I'm going ahead and broke down some of the ingredients for you. We have apple cider vinegar. That is going to be key. If you don't have it, I'd go ahead and say use red wine vinegar. We also have some really good extra virgin olive oil. Now the ratios for this is definitely going to be 2 to 1, oil to vinegar. So you're going to have more oil than vinegar just so it doesn't overpower anything. We've got some feta cheese here, some really good Kalamata olives, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Start off with your oil here in a nice sized mixing bowl. And you want to go ahead and add about half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You want to whisk that in. See, what you're doing here is you're taking the mustard, which has an emulsifying agent, and you are enveloping the fat in it. That way, when you mix the dressing together with the vinegar, it won't separate. And then you want to go ahead and you want to add in some of the feta cheese so you can break it up a little. So you don't want it too big, or you want a little in the dressing. It adds really great salty flavor on top of just being on the salad, also in the dressing. And you want to go ahead and take your Kalamata olives. You want to take a couple of those, chop them up real nice and small. Alright, toss some of those in there for you. So once you get done working it up a little bit, it should look... You don't want it to look too uniform because the big thing with Greek is the rustic village style look of a lot of the food. We're going to go ahead and get started on those pork chops because those will take a little bit longer, than the salad to do. Alright, so what you want to go ahead and do is make yourself a nice little Greek spice mix. So what I have here is some salt, pepper, oregano, garlic, just some really good standard Greek flavors. You want to really season up your pork chops. You don't want to go light on this part because you got to season critically to make a nice crust, and that's what's key to the Greek style of pork chops. And now the trick to these is high heat, very fast. Alright, now that your pan is nice and hot, what you want to do is you want to take one of your pork chops here. There you go. And that sizzle, if you don't hear that, you're not doing it right. 2 pork chops in the pan. Let these go. They're going to take about 7 to 10 minutes. You're going to want to flip them after about 4 until one side gets really nice and crusty, and then you can do the same on the other. 9 minutes has passed with our pork chops here. So what we'll go ahead and do is take those on a plate. Let those sit. Now, if you want to go ahead and cut into those right now, you're going to lose all of the juices from the pork chop. So you want to let it rest. Let it be able to reabsorb all of its juices, and then you can go ahead and serve it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this salad here. We're going to get that assembled, because now that our pork chops are resting, we're going to get that started. Alright, you want to start off with a nice little bed of iceberg lettuce. Okay. Top yourself with some thinly sliced red onion. For some good color, a couple of julienne pieces of tomato. Get your julienne green peppers in there. Good color. And your cucumber sliced no more than 1/8 of an inch after you've cut the cucumber in half and removed a good portion of the skin. Alright, so then you've got your nice little salad here. You're going to want to top this. Okay, go ahead and make sure you get some of those good feta cheese topping and some Kalamata olives in there. Alright, and then to finish it off, hit it with a little bit of oregano on top. And voila, you're good to go. Alright, thank you for joining me tonight. I've completed the Greek meal for you. Hopefully it didn't seem too difficult and not too far out there. Alright, we've got the pork chops and we've got the nice Greek salad to go along with it. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you again next time.